If you could live anywhere, where would it be? What would it be like? Open up a world of possibilities when you sell your home and make those dreams real. At ColdwellBanker.com, you can get an instant estimate on your home, compare cost of living city by city, and learn more about our revolutionary seller's assurance program. So it really is true. Your dreams don't have to be just dreams.
Ford of Dalton would like to recognize our past and present Dalton Public Schools teachers. 2018, Lily Dean. 2019, Freddie Fuentes. 2020, Teresa Hensley. 2021, Jennifer Sumner. And 2022 winner, Mary Ellen Pierce. Ford of Dalton, your hometown Ford dealership. Go Catamounts!
Whether you run a business, run your family's finances, or you're opening your first account, you need sound financial guidance from bankers who know you by name. Discover what a strong, locally owned community bank can do for you. Built-Well Bank.
2022 football season's here, and the Oakwood Cafe is ready to serve you pancakes as big as your head. Come on down on Saturday morning after the big game and eat a plate full of hash browns till your belly starts aching. And don't forget to check out what we've got going on at Walnut Hill Farm. Woo!
AFG has a new look and a new downtown location. Still the same great service you've come to expect for the last 50 years. Providing health insurance for employers, individuals, and seniors. Come enroll with us and go Big Red.
Hey Dad, you know the other day a customer told me that they thought we only do transmission repairs here.
No son, we are a complete automotive repair facility.
Yeah, I know we can take care of brakes, tune-ups, AC, any other general repairs your car may need.
With locations in Cartersville and Dalton, come see us.
Direct Packaging is your complete one-stop packaging supplier of choice. In addition to being the largest in-stock packaging and adhesive supplier in North Georgia, Direct Packaging also manufactures boxes while adhering to the same service standards our customers have come to expect. With over 170,000 square feet of packaging and specialty films, boxes, and adhesives, we are the leader for packaging supplies. Direct Packaging is committed to our customers. We have a dedicated fleet ready to serve you. We pride ourselves in being able to deliver upon receipt in a 60-mile radius within a 4-hour window. Our friendly staff is very knowledgeable and willing to help in any way that we can. With years of experience in the packaging industry, we can find the right product that suits your packaging needs. Direct Packaging also believes in supporting our community. We proudly serve by giving back to local organizations that make the Dalton area such a great place to live. Proud of the work we do, dedicated to the customers we serve. Direct Packaging, your largest single-source packaging distributor manufacturer in North Georgia. Contact us today.
Have you been told it's going to take 3 to 4 weeks to repair your transmission?
Hogwash, not here at Transformers Transmission.
We've got most of your domestic transmissions in stock and ready to go.
All back with a 5-year, 100,000-mile warranty.
Come see us.
Every community has its challenges. Ours is no different.
But while some see challenges, we see opportunities.
Opportunities to harness the pride and strengths of Whitfield and Murray County.
The United Way fights for the education, basic needs, and health of everyone in our community.
We are the hand raisers, the game changers, and the problem solvers.
And when we're united,
we can create a community where everyone is a part of something bigger than themselves.
The 22 football season is here, and we are fired up for our area teams. And Cherokee Pizza is the best place to start or finish the game. Come here for the pizza, the beverages, or the arcade, baby. Good luck, teams, and go Dogs. Woo!
Welcome to Carpets and Furniture of Dalton. Our 250,000 square foot showroom is filled with every kind of indoor and outdoor furniture imaginable, ready to take home today, along with a huge selection of custom cabinets, appliances, lighting, and accessories. Need flooring? We have that too. Shop our massive selection of in-stock carpet, hardwood, LVT, ceramic tile, and area rugs. Take advantage of our free design consultation to make your home look its best. Visit us today at Carpets and Furniture of Dalton.
Your destination for home.
Experience the power of the links. OptiLink's streaming app VidLink, powered by its fastest internet service, GigLink. Your link to reliable remote access to healthcare. Your link to the best educational opportunities. Your link to our community's only local provider. Your link to the ultimate in entertainment choices and gaming experiences. No interruptions and faster downloads power up your life with the perfect combination of speed and entertainment. VidLink and GigLink. Upgrade today and get the power of the link.
Hey folks, Jason Denson, Ford of Dalton, North Georgia's fastest growing dealership and home of the Power Buy. Our new Ford vehicles come with Ford of Dalton's exclusive 10-year, 150,000-mile powertrain warranty at no cost to you. FordofDalton.com. Hope to see you soon.
54 years. How did we get here? It's that we made meaningful relationships and helped so many people along the way. And that is the measure of a man.
Kaler Industrial Sales after hours service. This is Raymond. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, sure can. We can meet you in about 15 minutes. Does that work? Hey, Heath, you got to go to work.
I'm go.
Good hit, Aiden. Good hit.
Papa, why are you and Dad always running off to work like that?
Well, at Kaler Industrial, we always tell our customers we don't expect their business, we earn their business.
How much is your home worth? Find out at coldwellbanker.com with an instant estimate of your home's value.
Local expertise matters, and Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty has been guiding our community home for almost 50 years.
Locally owned and operated with offices in Dalton, Ringo, Calhoun, Cartersville, and Cleveland, Tennessee. We are here to help. Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty, guiding you home since 1974.
Go Big Red!
Dad, look, I found a lost puppy.
Well, I'm not lost exactly, but hey, are you planting that tree? Wait, where are the flags? The paint? Didn't you contact 811?
I've dug here before, it's fine.
Contacting 811 to have all underground utilities marked is the law, and it protects us all. Here, let me borrow your cell phone.
Dogs don't use cell phones.
Humans shouldn't dig before contacting 811. I mean, woof.
Online or on the phone, contact 811 at least 2 business days before any digging project. Brought to you by Georgia 811.
Can we keep them?
Hey football fans, I'm Chris and this is my dad Charles. Here at Transformers, we believe in no gimmicks, just affordable pricing and quality repairs.
Come see us at Dalton, Cartersville, or check us out online at transformerstransmission.com.
Cass Bay, D-line, sophomore.
Preston Cox, D-line, sophomore.
Striker Woods, O-line, D-line, senior.
Riley Souther, center, senior.
Francisco Ortiz, O-line, D-line, junior.
Eric Frere, O-line, junior.
Michael Wynn, guard, senior.
Peyton Starling, junior, O-line, D-line.
Yair Sosa, linebacker, senior.
Denzel Vasquez, outside linebacker, junior. David Rivas, running back, linebacker, senior.
Adrian Gongora, athlete, junior.
Andy Gutierrez, linebacker, junior.
Ethan Long, quarterback, junior.
RJ Story, receiver DB, senior.
Caleb Staten, junior, linebacker. Cameron Staten, junior, athlete.
Bennett Phelan, tight end, senior.
Andy Atangana, athlete, senior.
Kendrick London, wide receiver, safety, junior.
Nash Smith, wide receiver, DB, sophomore.
Just on lock, tight end and defensive end, senior.
Adrian Hernandez, senior, athlete.
Bubba Tanner, athlete, senior.
Good evening, fans. Welcome to Harmon Field, Bill Chappell Stadium, where our Dalton Catamounts are getting ready to take on the Sonoraville Phoenix for Game 2 on this 2023 season. My name is Ladarian Edgman, and as usual, I am joined by Curtis Carson, and we are coming to you on the live stream through Brandon Brown Productions. Your captains for Dalton, left to right, number 1, Bubba Tanner, number 2, Adriel Hernandez, number 48, Yair Sosa, and number 55, Michael Nguyen. Well, Curtis, my friend, opening night, home opener is what I'm trying to say, home opener. And up here in the press box, we have got the best breeze blowing. It's September the 1st, but it is time to crack some heads here at Harmon Field, my friend.
Yeah, there's no better day right now. I mean, it's up here breezy. Field's cool. It's going to be a good game for some football, or a good day for some football. We got 2 local teams. Love to see it. Got a little payback we got for Sonoraville coming, so hopefully we're going to take them a little more serious this year. I know we've got a couple of guys we're going to pay attention to, make sure we, keep them contained and have a good game.
Fans, at this time, we'd like to take a moment to thank our corporate sponsors for making the broadcast possible. Those being Adcock Financial Group, Associates of Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Bear Paper Tube, Builtwell Bank, Carpets of Dalton, Kaler Industrial Sales, Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty, Direct Packaging, Duncan Tree Service, Engineered Floors, Ford of Dalton, Jefferson's. Jefferson's will be open late after all home games this year. Hamilton Medical Center, Helton Tire, Longhorn Steakhouse, Oakwood Cafe, Peds Care, Transformers Transmission and Complete Auto Repair, the Dalton Quarterback Club, and Brandon Brown Productions. As you see, our Catamounts are at the helmet getting ready to come through for the band to play the fight song, and a lot of red on the field as Sonoraville's helmets are also red. They've got the black pants, Dalton, red helmets, red jerseys, white pants. Good crowd here at Harmon Field. Got a good student section getting cranked up. And my friend, it is time to get it on.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the boys are pumped up, ready to go. I've talked to several of them in the school. They're excited. They know what happened last year, and they're well aware of what they're wanting to do today. So they're going to come out here. I look for us to be hot early. They've got to make sure we pay attention to the quarterback. Jackson Payton, I believe is his name. Really good quarterback, so we've got to make sure we keep him contained, make sure our defense is ready to go.
Here are your Dalton Catamounts. Dalton comes into tonight with a 1-0 record. Dalton was off last week. 2 weeks ago tonight, we were at North Murray as our Catamounts came away with a big win at North Murray. Dalton, no game last week. Sonoraville comes into tonight with a record of 1-1. Sonoraville beat Darlington, but the Phoenix lost to Pickens County. So this is game 3 for them, and if I'm not mistaken, this is Sonoraville's 3rd straight away game to start the season. So Sonoraville will get their home opener next week, but tonight it's all about Dalton, and it's all about playing at Harmon Field. I cannot get over how cool it feels. This is football weather, my goodness.
I mean, it was been smoking hot. We got a little, I guess somewhat of a little rain shower a couple days ago, and it's kind of taking all of the humidity out of here. And it's, 7:30, game time. No better conditions than what we're experiencing right now, for sure.
The last time I was at this field, at this stadium, We were getting ready to play Heritage in our preseason scrimmage, and there was the nastiest storms came through. I made a video of it on my Facebook, and much different tonight, thankfully, much different. Dalton is going to drop back number 1, Bubba Tanner, and number 2, Adriel Hernandez. Bubba and Adriel both around their own 3-yard line as the Phoenix are getting ready to kick off. It's football time at Harmon Field. Ball's going to come down to Bubba. Bubba drops it around the 13, picks it back up. Bubba's still going. He's looking for some more room, and Bubba's going to get up to about the 24-yard line where the Catamounts will take over 1st and 10.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised. They're going to challenge our kick return team, I think, tonight and let us run a little bit. And I think Bubba had some big eyes ready to run, just kind of missed the ball. And if he doesn't, I think he gets 30, 40 yards out of that. There was a big hole opened up for him right up the middle.
As we said, Dalton will take over 1st and 10, just shy of the 24-yard line. We've got number 15, quarterback Ethan Long, number 2, running back Adriel Hernandez. Got number 8, Bannon Phelan. Got number 3, Jeffson Locke. We got number 13, RJ Story down here to the bottom. Dalton will open up with 3 receivers at the bottom, none to the top. Adriel in the backfield with Ethan. And this is the Big Red's first series to get for Harmon Field for this year. Ethan waiting on the ball, going to roll out. Ethan looking for someone to get open. He's going to throw it out here to Kendricks London. Hit the fingertips of Keeney. He could not bring it in. Incomplete. Be 2nd down and 10.
I look for that a lot tonight. And Sonoraville plays a lot of soft zone coverage, almost like a cover 4, and trying to stop the run up the middle and make you hit them on the quick outs, and then they come up to make the tackle. So I see us kind of doing a little play action passing tonight.
Curtis, another thing I noticed already is how much time Ethan had to throw. So our line is doing some great pass blocking. 2nd and 10 from the 24-yard line. As like most every quarterback on planet Earth these days, Ethan operates from the shotgun.
Yeah, I mean, you had
here goes Adriel with the ball. He's going to cut it out to his left-hand side. Adriel's going to be tripped up around the 27 or 28. Picked up about 3 or 4. It's going to be 3rd down and fairly long.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think you're going to see they're going to have a pretty good defensive front. They got some big boys up there, and they're doing a 4-down line. So you're going to see us try to, nitpick with some run and then maybe hit some play-action pass. Ethan had Kendricks. It just kind of overthrew him a little bit.
It did. 2 receivers at the top, 1 to the bottom. 3rd and 7 for Dalton. Ethan with the ball. Going to throw it out here to Adriel Hernandez. Come on, Adriel. Adriel's got the 1st down. Adriel's going to get out of bounds around his own 46. There is no flags. 1st down, Dalton.
Great play right there. You get your playmakers in space and let them work. And like I said, they're playing soft coverage, coming up to make a tackle, and just didn't make the tackle on that one.
Dalton, as usual, has a lot of skilled position players, and we're going to exploit them throughout the night the best we can and make Sonoraville cover them, and they're going to have to prove to us that they can. Dalton's got 3 receivers at the top. RJ Story by himself down here at the bottom. Handoff is to Bubba. Bubba's busted it out his right-hand side. Bubba has crossed midfield down to the Sonoraville, around the Sonoraville 47, where it's going to be 2nd down and about 3 or 4.
That looked like a pure handoff. Wasn't no zone read there. A little stretch play off the right side. You've got Nguyen, and who's number 66 out there?
Yes. that's yes. That is Eric Frere.
Oh, Eric. Oh, yeah. So you've got some good linemen out there. Look, run right behind them.
2nd down and 4 for Dalton. Ethan's going to roll out of the pocket. Long's going to throw it out here to RJ Story. RJ hauls it in. Great pass down to the 39-yard line. You better believe it. 1st down, Dalton.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, I watched a little film on Sonoraville. They do play a really soft coverage. The out route's going to be open pretty much 100% of the time.
Catamounts down to the Sonoraville 39. Opening drive, in case you're tuning in. We got 2 receivers at the top, 2 to the bottom. Adriel with the ball. Adriel is going to have a gain of about 3, it looks like. The hole that was once there kind of closed. So Dalton's going to be looking at about a 2nd and 8, as it looks like Hernandez picked up 2, Curtis.
He did, and kind of got stuffed right there in the middle. He kind of got a little indecision and stopped running. It's hard to start going when you stop. But I see a lot. I'm seeing man coverage on the left side here. I think Coach Long's going to notice that.
I would exploit that with R.J. Story. 3 receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom, empty backfield. Ethan's going to throw one out here intended for Bubba Tanner. Bubba had beaten his man, but the pass was a little bit too much. We got a flag on the play. First penalty of the night.
Maybe a sideline warning.
Let's see here.
Yep.
Sideline warning. Curtis is right on it. Sideline warning against Dalton.
Yeah, I think if Ethan throws a little more air under that, gives Bubba a little chance there, I think he can run under it. So we're 3rd and 8 now.
My friend, we didn't even make it out of the first quarter without a sideline warning. Welcome to Harmon Field.
Yep.
The infamous sidelines. 3rd and 8, Dalton again from the Sonoraville 37-yard line. Again, 3 receivers to the top. R.J. Story down here to the bottom in single coverage. Adriel Hernandez going out in motion. Ethan's going to throw it out here intended for number 8, Bannon Phelan. Pass was incomplete. 4th down.
I got a decision time right here for Coach Carpenter. You're kind of in no man's land. You can punt. I think it looks like he might send the punt team in, kind of pin Sonoraville back.
Adrian, speaking of punting, Adrian Gongora, number 20. Adrian in to take care of our punting duties.
Well, they're going to try to do
a little bit of a different
punts.
formation, but I'm guessing it's just going to be a quick kick here. I don't know. We're going to find out. It'd be nice if the Phoenix would jump, help us out, but that's not going to happen.
Yeah, I just don't see.
There's the quick kick by Adriel.
I just don't see on a 4th and 8.
Ball's going to roll into the end zone for a touchback where the Phoenix will come out 1st and 10. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
Whether you run a business, run your family's finances, or you're opening your first account, you need sound financial guidance from bankers who know you by name. Discover what a strong, locally owned community bank can do for you. Built Well Bank.
Have you been told it's going to take 3 to 4 weeks to repair your transmission?
Hogwash, not here at Transformers Transmission.
We've got most of your domestic transmissions in stock and ready to go.
All back with a 5-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Come see us.
Welcome back to Harmon Field as Sonoraville is getting their first offensive series of the game. Handoff is to number 7. Number 7 is Wyatt Key, a senior for the Phoenix. Minimal gain. It's going to be 2nd down and about 7 for the Phoenix.
I recall last year Sonoraville having a pretty large running back who just was tough to tackle.
Yes.
Lyles has ran for them this year, I guess. He's a pretty big kid himself, so.
They had a ginormous offensive line, too.
They did. I remember them hitting us over the middle with that tight end pass, and it kind of threw us back for a little while.
Number 17, Jackson Pate, your quarterback. Pate's under pressure. Pate's going to fall down around his own 9-yard line. That is going to be a massive loss for the Phoenix, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and long.
Yeah, I see our defense trying to contain Jackson. He's a really good dual-threat quarterback. He throws really well on the run. So I see us trying to make him sit in the pocket and try to pick us apart in a more pocket passer.
Well, I could have swore I saw him fall down on the 9, but the ball's at the 11. No biggie. 3rd down and about 20 for the Phoenix. If Dalton can force a punt here, you got to think we'd be getting great field position.
Yeah, I think we pin our ears back, get after him, make sure he doesn't have a lot of time to throw.
And the Cats are going to stop the Phoenix and going to force Sonoraville into a punt as number 7, Wyatt Key, on the carry.
Yeah, you just playing it safe there. You don't want to get anything.
Right.
Dalton's going to get a quick 3 and out.
Back to receive for Dalton. I believe that is number 1, Bubba Tanner. If you're the punter, you're hoping for a great snap right here. That ball will die.
It's going to die. We're pretty much going to get field position
where
we left.
The way it was an end over end punt, I was thinking this thing's going to roll, and it just, nope.
It went backwards.
Yep, it sure did. Well, Dalton will get their 2nd offensive possession of the evening. And Curtis, you're right, pretty much right in the same spot of where we were. Catamounts will take over 1st and 10 from the Sonoraville 41-yard line.
Yeah, I think it was a really good decision by Coach Carpenter, punting the ball away, trying to pin Sonoraville deep. It didn't quite work out like we wanted it to, but we still got the 3 and out. We're back to where we kind of left off, and hopefully we can get a touchdown here.
Touchdown just has a sweet ring to it.
Sonoraville seems to be tightening up their coverage a little bit.
Once again, we have RJ Story to the bottom. Ethan is going to throw this one out, intended for number 1, Bubba Tanner. Bubba Tanner has made an absolute fantastic catch. He was in double coverage. Tanner comes up with it. First down, Dalton.
Yeah, you can already see the game plan early. We want to stretch them. We want to stretch them so that's going to open up the run later.
Bingo. What a great catch by Bubba Tanner.
Yeah, you look at it on the Jumbotron out here, and it was an absolutely fantastic catch.
There's just something about that jersey number 1 playing red at Harmon Field that just does things to you.
Yeah, I mean, they had two defenders there. Ethan put it in a really good spot.
Bubba Tanner once again running this, and Bubba's going to take it to we got a flag. I just saw it. We got a flag on the play.
It's usually in the place of holding.
Hold on.
It's usually in the place of holding.
Kill the motor. Let's see what's going on here. This has got bring it back wrote all over.
It sure does.
Well, we thought, I'm assuming it's against Dalton.
It looks like it. Dalton's offense is staying on the field, yep.
Yep, there it is. Penalties against the Big Red.
Sometimes those holes open up because you get a little too much jersey, so fortunately Dalton got caught on that one.
I know Bubba Tanner was saying, are you kidding me? Seriously? I just made a great catch. I just scored a touchdown, and it's going to get called back for holding. First down for Dalton. Once again, Adriel Hernandez with the ball. Hernandez is a very tough runner as he's going to be getting it down to the Sonoraville. Looks like the 14.
It's a really good run right there by Adriel, real tough run.
Adriel runs hard. Second down and 12 for the Big Red. 6:06 left to go here in the first quarter from Harmon Field. Home opener. We've already had our season opener. This is our home opener. Dalton has 6 home games this year. Tonight is game number 1. Cats with 2 to the top, 1 receiver to the bottom. Adriel in the backfield with Ethan. Ethan's going to drop back. He's going to throw it out here.
Open.
We've got a wide open RJ Story. Touchdown, Dalton. Yes, 6-0 Cats.
What a great play call by Coach Long.
He was wide open.
Yeah, I was trying to see it on the Jumbotron. I got to looking down at the quarterback and didn't see what RJ did, but I saw where he was wide open. I think they just had a miscommunication in their backfield, and RJ took advantage of it, went right to the end zone. Ethan hit him with a perfect pass.
Number 20, Adrian Gongora, set to kick the PAT. Number 12, your holder is Asher Renfro. Renfro made an incredible did an incredible job last week, and we'll be right back to Harmon Field, folks.
Hey folks, Jason Denson, Ford of Dalton, North Georgia's fastest growing dealership and home of the Power Buy. Our new Ford vehicles come with Ford of Dalton's exclusive 10-year, 150,000-mile powertrain warranty at no cost to you. FordofDalton.com. Hope to see you soon.
Back here with you at Harmon Field. Home opener for the Cats, and Dalton is up 7-0 on the Phoenix as number 20, Adrian Gongora, set to kick off. There's the kick, and it will be returned. That's going to be number 7, Wyatt Key, on the return, coming straight up the middle. Dalton's going to take Key down around the 20-yard line, where the Phoenix will take over for their second possession to start the evening.
I know one of the things you kind of get pumped up for on the kick return and the kick punt or kick coverage is you want to hit somebody. And boy, number 9 just hit somebody.
If it's moving, hit it.
Cameron Staten, he come out and he was excited. That gets your whole team pumped up. That's energy right there. Dalton's just ready to play, you can tell.
Again, I think it may have a little bit to do with maybe something that happened last year. The Big Red is come out. Looks like they're ready to take care of business. As quarterback number 17, Jackson Pate, hands off for very little gain. Wyatt Key again on that carry, Curtis.
They seem to be respecting the pass rush. I've watched him film on that quarterback. He's really, he's got a lot of wheels on him. He's a dual threat guy, can throw on the run real well. So I'll see them open up if Dalton can build a little lead here.
Sonoraville with 3 receivers at the top, 1 at the bottom. We got number 3, Jaden Cruz, going in motion. Key's going to run out of the pocket, and Jeff Sonlock, number 3, is going to take him down right about the line of scrimmage. Jeff Son having a great season because he had a great opening game 2 weeks ago at North Murray. We got third down and 7.5 or 8. Let's call it 7.
That right there is a great coverage sack. I'm not sure we'd consider it a sack. It looked like he might have been beyond the line of scrimmage, but
I'm considering it a sack. And I know Jeff's on his too.
Coverage downfield was really well. He stepped back, wanted to throw, and didn't have anybody throw it to, and took off and met Jesson right in the hole.
Andy Gutierrez coming in on Blake. We got an interception. Are we going to have 2 weeks in a row of a pick 6? Pick 6, Adriel Hernandez, touchdown, Dalton.
Boy, this defense is something else.
2 games in a row with a pick 6 for the defense.
What a great play call by Coach Carpenter. Right up the middle, blitz, quarterback panics, throws it right to Adriel.
Adriel can run the ball, and oh yeah, he can play defense too. Once again, we got number 20, Adrian Gongora, your kicker. The holder, number 12, Asher Renfro. And I am looking to see who our long snapper is. Curtis, that looks like a 68 to
That
me.
is a 68. Amir Garcia.
Amir Garcia. The kick is up. The kick looks good from here in the press. Well, we got something going on here.
Flag.
We got a flag. Flag is on Sonoraville. Offsides against the Phoenix.
Oh, we're going to go for 2.
Dalton's going to be going for 2 as we have all of our right personnel. 2 or 3 of them came back. Let's see.
Let's see what's happening.
Let's see.
The excitement continues.
How great for this season to have the first 2 games with a pick 6. This was not quite as long as Andy's was 2 weeks ago at North Murray, but Adriel says, hey, it's still a pick 6, and we'll take it.
You didn't get to ask for it. It just happened this time.
They knew I was going to ask for it, is what it was.
I told Andy if he'd get me a pick 6.
I talked to him before the game, yes. Big Red's going for 2 as Adriel Hernandez is in the end zone. 15-0 Dalton, 4:16 left to go in the first quarter. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
How much is your home worth? Find out at ColdwellBanker.com with an instant estimate of your home's value.
Local expertise matters, and Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty has been guiding our community home for almost 50 years.
Locally owned and operated with offices in Dalton, Ringo, Calhoun, Cartersville, and Cleveland, Tennessee. We are here to help. Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty, guiding you home since 1974.
Go Big Red!
AFG has a new look and a new downtown location. Still the same great service you've come to expect for the last 50 years. Providing health insurance for employers, individuals, and seniors. Come enroll with us and go Big Red.
Back with you once again from Harmon Field. 4:16 left to go in the first quarter. Dalton is up 15-0 on the Sonoraville Phoenix as number 2, Adriel Hernandez, just scored on a pick 6.
Yeah, Dalton got a little pressure. Adriel, reading the quarterback's eyes, made a great play on the ball. Once he had it, Sonoraville's in scramble mode, and Adriel was able to get in the end zone.
Kicking off for Dalton, number 95, Manny Munoz. Good kick. Ball's going to be coming down around the 8-yard line of the Phoenix. Sonoraville's going to be returning it up to about the 20. As number 7, Wyatt Key, on the return up to the 20.
A great stop again by Cameron Staten, who we just keep calling his name. He seems to be everywhere.
I think Cameron's like me. He just likes this weather.
He does.
Makes you feel like running.
And I have him in class, and he is such a quiet young man. I'm not sure I've heard 2 words from him all year, but puts his nose to the grind, gets his.
That's a teacher's dream, man.
It is. It's nice.
It's those you have to tell, shh, hush.
But I like those as well. I do. I enjoy the kids that talk. I don't mind them. I like a little engagement.
Phoenix with 2 receivers at the top, 2 to the bottom. Wyatt Key is in trouble as number 10 and 52, which is Peyton Starling. Number 10 for Dalton. Let's going to call him Caleb Staten. We're hearing that name Staten a lot tonight. Caleb Staten on the sack, and he's going to sack
Paxton.
Thank you, Curtis. Paxton around his own 14-yard line, where it's second and about 16.
Paxton Pate. I mean, Sonoraville played Darlington last week and had 511 total yards. So they can definitely move the football, but Dalton's putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback.
So far, Dalton's defense is the big factor. Jackson Pate, your quarterback, is rolling out, and Pate's going to get up to around the 22. It's going to be 3rd down and about 8 to go for the Phoenix.
Yeah, I think if they're going to stay in this game, he's going to have to use his legs. He's going to have to make good decisions and try to widen Dalton out, because if he stays in the pocket, which is what I believe the game plan for Dalton is, he's going to really struggle, I think.
I know he is under pressure a whole lot tonight so far.
Yeah, you can tell they're not wanting to let him sit back in the pocket and pick us apart. They're going to make him make decisions quick, and hopefully he makes the wrong ones, as we saw already one.
Dalton has some very active linebackers, no doubt about that. Once again, Phoenix with 2 receivers at the top, 2 to the bottom. Pate's going to throw it out here to Wyatt Key, number 7. Key is going to be stopped, and Dalton's defense once again has held.
So what I love to see, LD, is there's 8 hats around that football. They weren't expecting my man, the one man to make the tackle. It's a gang tackle mentality, and that's the way you make sure you get the guy down. Last week, North Murray squirted out a couple of times, obviously, or 2 weeks ago. Obviously, Coach Carpenter said, no, we ain't going to do that, boys.
4th and 8 for the Phoenix as the Phoenix are dropped back to punt. Dalton has got number 1, Bubba Tanner, around midfield to return the punt. Man, you cannot help but think, with 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter, that Dalton is, we came within an eyelash of blocking that. One's number 5, Kendricks London. As Bubba Tanner fumbled, the punt is going to be took down around his own 44-yard line after he's picked it up. Dalton will be starting their 3rd offensive possession of the evening. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
VidLink brings the roar of the track to you. Start your engines! The race is on! Be there for all the action at home with VidLink. You can restart and replay content, watch HD movies, sports, and local channels, all from your television, computer, or smartphone. Backed by local customer service. No contracts. So keep the good times rolling. It's the all-in-one streaming app from OptiLink that gives you the ultimate view. It's a winner. Get VidLink today.
Right back with you here at Harmon Field as Dalton comes out for their 3rd possession of the evening. 1st and 10 from their own 45. Ethan's going to throw this one out here to R.J. Story. R.J. couldn't haul it in, so it's going to be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I think Ethan would like to have that one back, set his feet, make a good throw.
I think R.J. would like to have that one back too.
Yeah, R.J., he tried to reach back a little bit. The ball was a little behind him. You want to make that catch for sure, but I think Ethan would like to put that on his numbers. You don't know where R.J. goes from there. We saw R.J. run. He can run pretty fast.
Absolutely. Ethan's got some great legs on him too. He can go. Hernandez with the ball. Hernandez is going to be, look at him fight for yards. That man is tough.
Yeah, and what I love to see is the lineman getting involved in the play.
Yes. Hernandez gained about 4. Ball's up to the 49. It's going to be 3rd down and 6. Dalton needs to get down to the Sonoraville 45-yard line to keep this drive moving.
Yeah, the good thing about Dalton is they've shown that they don't have to just rely on one part of the game right now. They can pass, they can run.
Dalton's balanced.
They have built a balanced offense for sure. Coach Long has done a good job.
Yes. Dalton with 2 receivers at the top, 1 at the bottom as Ethan's going to roll out. Ethan's under pressure, going to throw a little screen out here to Adriel Hernandez. We're going to be short of the first down. Adriel's going to be about 2 yards short. It's going to be about 4th. Well, let's see. They're going to put it down around the 48 maybe. It's going to be about like 4th and 3 as Hernandez was stopped just a little bit short of where he wanted to go. So I'm guessing we're going to see Adrian Gongora. I don't know.
We're kind of sitting here in limbo. Coach Carpenter's he might want to take a timeout here.
Yeah, I feel like I'm stalking.
Looks like he's letting the clock run down and going to take a timeout.
The way I'm staring at Coach Carpenter and Adrian, I feel like I'm stalking them here. 20 seconds on the clock.
I think we're going to try to get them to jump off sides. I don't think we snap this ball.
We're going to have to hurry. 1 second. There's the delay of game.
Yep.
All right.
That's okay.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
No, I think you're trying to get them to jump.
Fans, will be right back to Harmon Field.
Direct Packaging is your complete one-stop packaging supplier of choice. In addition to being the largest in-stock packaging and adhesive supplier in North Georgia, Direct Packaging also manufactures boxes while adhering to the same service standards our customers have come to expect. With over 170,000 square feet of packaging and specialty films, boxes, and adhesives, we are the leader for packaging supplies. Direct Packaging is committed to our customers. We have a dedicated fleet ready to serve you. We pride ourselves in being able to deliver upon receipt in a 60-mile radius within a 4-hour window. Our friendly staff is very knowledgeable and willing to help in any way that we can. With years of experience in the packaging industry, we can find the right product that suits your packaging needs. Direct Packaging also believes in supporting our community. We proudly serve by giving back to local organizations that make the Dalton area such a great place to live. Proud of the work we do, dedicated to the customers we serve. Direct Packaging, your largest single-source packaging distributor manufacturer in North Georgia. Contact us today.
Back here at Harmon Field, where Dalton just took a 5-yard delay of game penalty. Gongora will be around his own 35 or 36 by the time he punts. 11.6 seconds left to go in the opening quarter. High snap. Adrian does a good job of getting it down. Decent spiral, and the ball is going to be going out around the Sonoraville 21-yard line. Phoenix will come out 1st and 10. 3.8 seconds left to go here in the opening quarter. Again, this was senior night for our Catamounts as we recognize the senior football players, cheerleaders, band members, and the junior ROTC members. And you're getting a good shot of the student section. We have a massive student section tonight. Curtis, what did you say the theme was tonight? Was it Western wear?
Looks like Western wear.
I like the hats. I really do.
Yeah, I think the girls participate a little more than the boys do in these
They usually do. They usually do.
I see some fellows down there with some, but.
Okay, the Phoenix 1st and 10 as Wyatt Key has got him a decent run going here. And that's going to be Sonoraville's biggest gain of the evening. That's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. From Harmon Field, Dalton 15, the Phoenix 0, and we'll be right back to Harmon.
The 22 football season is here, and we are fired up for our area teams. And Cherokee Pizza is the best place to start or finish the game. Come here for the pizza, the beverages, or the arcade, baby. Good luck, teams, and go Dogs. Woo!
54 years. How did we get here? It's that we made meaningful relationships and helped so many people along the way. And that is the measure of a man.
Welcome to Carpets and Furniture of Dalton. Our 250,000 square foot showroom is filled with every kind of indoor and outdoor furniture imaginable, ready to take home today, along with a huge selection of custom cabinets, appliances, lighting, and accessories. Need flooring? We have that too. Shop our massive selection of in-stock carpet, hardwood, LVT, ceramic tile, and area rugs. Take advantage of our free design consultation to make your home look its best. Visit us today at Carpets and Furniture of Dalton.
Your destination for home. 2022 football season's here, and the Oakwood Cafe is ready to serve you pancakes as big as your head. Come on down on Saturday morning after the big game and eat a plate full of hash browns till your belly starts aching. And don't forget to check out what we've got going on at Walnut Hill Farm. Woo!
Welcome back to Harmon Field at the start of the second quarter. Dalton up 15-0 on the Sonoraville Phoenix. Our Catamounts are 1-0. I know it's still second quarter, but Dalton will be on the road next week as we travel down to Rockmart to take on the Yellow Jackets. 2nd and 1 for the Phoenix to start the second quarter. And number 7, Wyatt Key, is going to pick up a first down.
Yeah, Dalton had a really good first quarter, kind of took control of the game. Didn't have the best offensive possessions. I think we scored on 1 of the 3 or 1 of the 4, but got a pick 6, got to increase the lead. So really good quarter for Dalton.
Are they going to pick up that towel right there on the 31-yard line?
Some point.
I'm assuming that's the towel. I don't know. They didn't tell me. 17 back to pass, and the pass is complete.
Oh, ball
That's
out.
a fumble. 6 caught it, but he fumbled. Cayman Reynolds.
Looks like they got a flag. What's the flag on?
They
Should be
didn't tell
Dalton ball, but let's see what the flag's about.
What is going on here? It was a fumble recovered by Dalton.
Let's check the flag. Let's check the play. Dalton ball. We got a flag. What's the flag?
Catamounts will take over on the Phoenix.
Ineligible downfield, I think. So that means it should stand.
On the 45.5. Yep, ineligible man downfield for the Phoenix. Decline the penalty, obviously. Dalton will take over.
Dalton football.
Well, that's the second costly turnover for the Phoenix, as Adriel Hernandez had a pick 6 in the first quarter.
And it looked like Adriel had the rip there. It looked like he ripped the ball out. Striker Woods comes out the bottom of the pile with it.
Dalton will take over 1st and 10 from the Sonoraville 45-yard line.
Right here's the play. See who stripped that out. I think it was Adriel. Striker Woods comes running out from the bottom of the pile. Boy, he's got a motor on him. He doesn't stop.
I like it. That's why he's in on so many plays. His motor don't stop. All right, 1st and 10 for Dalton. Adriel in the backfield behind Ethan. 3 receivers to the bottom, none to the top. Adriel Hernandez with the ball. Hernandez, we got a flag. Hernandez got took down around the 38-yard line. I tell you, that referee's got a good arm. I wonder if he used to play quarterback in high school. He threw that flag about 15 yards. Looked like it had a good spiral on it, too.
Like it's in the holding vicinity.
We got a hold against Dalton. So negate that run that Adriel just had.
Yeah, I guess it's from the spot of the foul. He had a good run, too. They had plenty of space. That's why I think Dalton keeps stretching the field. It's going to open that run game up a lot.
When you don't know what's coming, you can't load the box, and you can't blanket receivers. Catamounts back to their own 48-yard line. It's still 1st down. 3 receivers at the top, 1 to the bottom. Got Bubba Tanner on this carry. Bubba has crossed midfield, and Bubba's going to get down after forward progress to about the Phoenix 48-yard line, where it's going to be 2nd down.
Yeah, the Phoenix have a really good run defense. So they kind of funnel the runner into a spot, and they hold their own. So
it's going to be about 2nd and 13 for Dalton.
Got about 5 yards on that play?
Exactly. The Catamounts need to get the ball down to the Sonoraville 35-yard line.
I'd probably see Ethan take a shot here, and then on 3rd down.
We have number 5, Kendricks London to the bottom, 13, R.J. Story to the top. Adriel in the backfield beside Ethan. Again, 2nd and 13 from the Phoenix 48-yard line. Dalton leads 15-0. Pass is complete to R.J. Story. R.J. is going to be, did he get the first?
Looks like he did.
He's in the neighborhood if he didn't get it. I'm going to give it to him.
Sure enough, looks like it to me.
That's a 1st down from here. 1st down, Dalton. Yes. Great run by R.J. Story after he took the pass from Ethan.
Again, they just play very soft coverage on the receivers, and you get them out in space, let them work.
R.J. did a good job getting the yak yardage. Yards after catch. Did a great job on that. All right, Dalton.
I'm sorry.
Dalton down to the Phoenix 35-yard line where it's 1st and 10. Ethan in the pocket. Going to throw out here, intended for Kendricks London. Kendricks London, what a beautiful catch. Touchdown, Dalton. Yes.
That was a beautiful catch, beautiful throw.
Ethan put it right on the money, and Kendricks took it from there. That's going to make it 21-0 Dalton.
Kenny is so fast. Kendricks London is just so fast. He's so hard to contain.
Curtis, what's wrong with the clock there? I'm looking at the time.
It's weird.
Something is really off with that.
I was looking at the beautiful throw, over the shoulder catch, Kendricks London, touchdown.
Adrian Gongora with the PAT. The PAT is up and good. 22-0 Dalton, second quarter. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
Every community has its challenges. Ours is no different.
But while some see challenges, we see opportunities.
Opportunities to harness the pride and strengths of Whitfield and Murray County.
The United Way fights for the education, basic needs, and health of everyone in our community.
We are the hand raisers, the game changers, and the problem solvers.
And Linder United,
we can create a community where everyone is a part of something bigger than themselves.
Hey Dad, you know the other day a customer told me that they thought we only do transmission repairs here.
No son, we are a complete automotive repair facility.
Yeah, I know we can take care of brakes, tune-ups, AC, any other general repairs your car may need.
With locations in Cartersville and Dalton, come see us.
Welcome back to Harmon Field, where our Catamounts are up 22-0. Senior night. So far, everything's going great. Folks, we want to remind everyone about Jefferson's Restaurant. Jefferson's is staying open late on Friday nights. So all you Dalton fans, please be sure to visit Jefferson's right downtown Dalton on Hamilton Street, where they will be glad to give you something to eat, drink, and the rest is up to you.
Well, I think they're having after the game night, right? So you go over there and you kind of hang out.
Last night they had softball
team.
spirit night, and I was there, and it was a great crowd. And tonight, again, they're going to be doing it, staying open at least a couple of hours later than usual to accommodate all the fans. I think our players and cheerleaders are also going to be there. So get a chance, come on out to Jefferson's after the game, as we really appreciate Jefferson's for supporting Dalton football. And there's another shot. There was a shot of that student section. Curtis, I believe every time I look down there, it's gotten bigger.
It keeps growing, and I think the students are excited. I ask them at school, who's going to the football game tonight? You've got about half raising their hand, half I'm going to do something else. But we've got a really good crowd tonight for sure.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And the stadium has grown as the game has went on. People kind of trickling in, getting their seats. It's good to see the fans on the other side, Sonoraville,
right.
coming out supporting their team.
Sonoraville does a great job of supporting their team, too. They really do. With a short kickoff, as a kick is going to go down to about the 8-yard line. That is a fumble, and number 7, White Key, falls on it. We've got a new kicker. Well, he's kicked off all night, but he's new for this year. Manny Munoz, number 95, is the Dalton kicker this year. Munoz doing a great job as he got the ball down to the Phoenix 8-yard line. So the Phoenix will come out 1st and 10 from their own 8.
Yeah, I don't want to speak for the Sonoraville team, but it just seems like a very different team than we had last year. They came out excited at home last year. Not to say that they're not excited, just doesn't seem like they're the way they were last year. And Dalton may have something to do with that, with how much excitement they came out with.
Dalton, thankfully, has been the beneficiary of 2 costly turnovers by the Phoenix. And as soon as you say that, Curtis, there is a whoa, wow, oh my goodness. I got a feeling that's going to be a 15-yard face mask.
Was it? I couldn't tell. I mean, I guess it was a face mask.
Number 3.
He went down in a not-so-normal way.
Jaden Cruz on that carry. His whole body turned at a very rapid pace. So personal foul, face mask against Dalton, so add 15 yards to that carry.
And I will eat my words. I will stop talking about Sonoraville. But not to like demean them or anything. It just seems last year was such a really close game. Sonoraville, they hit us in the mouth pretty good early.
Sonoraville don't have that really big physical running back that they had last year. he was a hoss.
He was a really good player for sure.
You did not look forward to tackling him, especially if he was open in space. Number 3, Jaden Cruz has got some wheels, and Cruz has got a huge gain for the Phoenix as the Phoenix are now into the Dalton side of the field where it's first down for Sonoraville. The Phoenix are going to get the ball down to the Dalton, looks like the Dalton 40 where it's 1st and 10. Number 3 has all of a sudden came on the scene. He is a sophomore, Jaden Cruz. He has got some speed.
Yeah, it looked like Jeff Sonlock was there to make the tackle and just hesitated for whatever reason. Maybe a little shake and bake for number 3, but he got free and he was gone.
Cruz again on the carry, and once again, Cruz has got several yards.
Yeah, this is by far their best possession all night.
By far. 2nd and about 5.5 to go for the Phoenix. They are on the Dalton 36-yard line. Again, this number 3,
he's pretty light.
Jaden Cruz has been a shot in the arm for these guys.
Yeah, he's been lightning in the bottle.
He's got some speed, some quickness, and he's just a sophomore, so you know they're excited about him. Sonoraville with 2 receivers at the bottom, 1 to the top. Number 7, White Key in the backfield with Jackson Pate.
Really
good job on the defense, as that's going to be 3rd down and about 6 or 7. 3rd down about 7.
It looked like Peyton Starling got penetration there and made the tackle. What a great play by Peyton.
We're calling, for a defensive lineman, we're calling his name a lot, and this is just game 2. Him and Striker Woods are having a great season so far on that D-line for Dalton.
Yeah, that was more of a gang tackle, but I know I saw Peyton in there.
And don't forget, Peyton and Striker, you know, they're also the offensive line, so they go both ways on the line. Great job, Jeff Sonlock, number 3, making a tackle before the runner had a chance to get going. It's 4th down. Man, Jeff Son got back there in a hurry.
Yeah, he did.
He almost took the handoff.
They didn't have much time to make a decision right there. We were in the backfield pretty quick.
Adriel might have been in on that as an assist, but that was Jeff Son mostly.
And as you said, we got a lot of young men playing both ways.
These guys are in good shape. Well, the Phoenix showed that they're early signs that they're going for it. They may be trying to draw Dalton off. May going to take a delay game or call a timeout.
Yeah,
we got a timeout on Sonoraville. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? And what would it be like? Open up a world of possibilities when you sell your home and make those dreams real. At ColdwellBanker.com, you can get an instant estimate on your home, compare cost of living city by city, and learn more about our revolutionary seller's assurance program. So it really is true. Your dreams don't have to be just dreams.
Ford of Dalton would like to recognize our past and present Dalton Public Schools teachers. 2018, Lily Dean. 2019, Freddie Fuentes. 2020, Teresa Hensley. 2021, Jennifer Sumner. And 2022 winner, Mary Ellen Pierce. Ford of Dalton, your hometown Ford dealership. Go Catamounts!
Welcome back to Harmon Field. The Phoenix just called a timeout where they have the ball 4th and 7 from the Dalton 37. Of course, they need to get down to the Dalton 30 to ensure a 1st down.
Looks like they're going to go for it.
They're either going to go for it or do that quick kick.
I think Dalton's going to respect the go for it because you're 22-0. Sonoraville, you can't get behind anymore.
No.
You're kind of in no man's land.
You're right. He is going to go for it. He's being pursued. Is that Adriel Hernandez? Pass was intended for number 11, Ty Brown. Pass is incomplete. Dalton will take over on downs from their own 37, 6. Stop me anytime here. 37-yard line.
Look at 37. Adriel, you just put an athlete on an athlete. That quarterback's good. I'm telling you, he is their bread and butter. And watching some of the film on him, especially against Darlington, he ran all over the place. He made really good decisions, but Dalton's just not giving him a chance to do that.
I remember us saying this 2 weeks ago at North Murray. Dalton, this is a very quick and very fast Dalton football team. Not to say that other teams haven't been fast, but this one is exceptionally quick.
Let me tell you what I've also noticed is the size of the line. The size of our line has grown tremendously.
The weight room is playing a part. Number 7, Andy Atangana, look at how quick Andy is. Andy's like a human joystick out there. Who was it you used to call the human joystick?
Who was that?
Was it Journey Boston?
Yes, Journey. He reminded me of Isaiah McKenzie, the human joystick.
Yeah. Second down and about 3.5 for Dalton as they are now up to their own 44-yard line. Great run by Andy Atangana. Again, Andy, 26 last year. He's 7 this year.
Yeah, and Adrian Gongora is also a really good running back.
He can fly.
And he's got some shiftiness to him as well.
Again, we got great speed in our skill positions. Number 1, Bubba Tanner on the carry. Bubba's got around to the outside. Bubba is going to be took out around the 30 or 39-yard line of the Phoenix. First down, Dalton.
You know I love to give props to the line when I can, and I just saw an excellent block by Eric Frere, who sprung Bubba for that long run because Eric don't hold his block long enough. That young man makes the tackle, but Eric kept on holding his block.
What height is Frere?
He's got to be 6'3" or 6'4". I teach him in class as well. He's a quiet young man,
He looks
too.
every bit of it.
He's a man. He's a big boy.
He's a man. You ain't a kid. I started he's a man among boys, but no, there's a lot of men down there with red helmets on. Well, Dalton red. Ethan going to roll out of the pocket. Ethan's looking for a receiver, and pass is complete to number 5, Kendricks London. First down, Dalton.
What an excellent throw again by Ethan on the run. Ethan's just an athlete as well.
Oh, my goodness.
Breaks off the route, comes back, ball's right there on his numbers. And credit to Kenny for making the catch because he wasn't really, you're running your route, turn around, the ball's in your face. You got to make the catch.
Kendricks is just a phenomenal athlete. Dalton, 1st and 10 from the Phoenix 18-yard line. Cats got him a drive going. A good balance of running and throwing. Ethan going to hand this one off to Adriel. Adriel is going to be took down around the 15. We've got 51 for the Phoenix and 75 Striker Woods for Dalton. Getting to know each other a little better.
I was watching the play. Eric making a really good block again. But, yeah, I think you made a really good point there. Dalton's doing a good job of run, pass, mixing it up. I'd love to see the stats on the run, pass, play calling because I think Coach Long's kept it pretty even. We stretched it early, but we're putting a lot of run now late.
Dalton with 3 receivers at the top, 2 to the bottom. Second down and about 7 for the Cats. Ethan's going to throw this out here, intended for number 1, Bubba Tanner. Touchdown, Dalton. Yes. Great pass, great catch by Bubba. That's going to put the Cats up 28-0 with 5:41 left to go here from Harmon Field in the second quarter.
I remember watching Ethan last year. And, last year was first year starting, getting in the groove of things. And it's always the bubble guts. The flies in the stomach. You get a little nervous. But Ethan seems to be settling in as the quarterback at Dalton High School. And, boy, is he making some really good decisions and good throws.
Number 12, Asher Renfro, your holder. Number 20, Adrian Gongora. Kick is up. Kick is good. That's 29-0. Dalton will be right back to Harmon Field.
Kaler Industrial Sales after hours service. This is Raymond. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, sure can. We can meet you in about 15 minutes. Does that work? Hey, Heath, you got to go to work.
I'm go.
Good hit, Aiden. Good hit.
Papa, why are you and Dad always running off to work like that?
Well, at Kaler Industrial, we always tell our customers we don't expect their business, we earn their business.
Whether you run a business, run your family's finances, or you're opening your first account, you need sound financial guidance from bankers who know you by name. Discover what a strong, locally owned community bank can do for you. Builtwell Bank.
Welcome back to Harmon Field. 5:40 left to go here in the second quarter. Dalton up 29-0 on the Sonoraville Phoenix. Next week, our Catamounts will be down at Rockmart. We'll be on the road. We've only got 4 away games this year. Last game was the first one at North Murray. Coming up next week, we are at Rockmart, so that'll be game 2 of our away games. As number 95, Manny Munoz, is set to kick off. Munoz has got a good leg. And that one, is that one going to go out of bounds? That one's going to go out of bounds where the Phoenix will take over 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, last time Phoenix got a little offense going, they were running the ball really well, especially with number 3. So
that fumble.
Yeah.
I didn't see the flag.
Well, it's because kick out of bounds.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Good night. Duh. Thank you. 29-0.
Yeah, so we had to kick out. So Sonoraville had a really good drive going and then kind of stalled. It looked like, the 40-yard line, wasn't it?
They have really hurt themselves with 2 costly turnovers, a pick 6 and then that fumble. Dalton has done a fantastic job. Of course, that is part of football. It takes away nothing because that Dalton has done.
Yeah,
by no means, because they, just because you got the turnover, you still got to earn to get in the touchdown unless it was at pick 6. So Dalton, even though they recovered the fumble, they still had to do their job and get it to the end zone, which they did. So Dalton is doing a great job. It's 20. Look at the one-on-one coverage here with Gongora.
They're going for it too. Oh,
great job by the
play.
Dalton defense as the pressure was there. Number 89 is that Preston Cox. My gut tells me that's Preston Cox. The gut was right. Preston Cox. Cox, I believe, is a sophomore. Is he a sophomore? Let's see. Preston Cox is a sophomore.
And you see, you had tight coverage with Adrian Gongora, who feels real confident he can play that coverage, and he was on him. And they were going to go that way, and Preston said, nope, I'm going to knock it down, and the quarterback had to keep it and ultimately got a sack.
Our defensive line is getting great pressure on Pate. Great pressure. There's some massive holding going on here. We're going to have a sack. Number 90 for Dalton has got the sack. We're still learning, folks. Number 90, Cass Benton. Sophomore. My goodness, another sophomore.
Another sophomore.
Oh, my goodness.
The future's bright. I'm telling you.
All these sophomores, I'm getting hyper up here.
I remember 2 years ago playing North Forsyth. Remember going down there?
Yeah.
And they were just really big, really just big.
I do.
And we struggled to I think this team could play.
I love it when these young guys are showing some promise. Pate is under pressure. He cannot get time to get comfortable. He's all he can do to get both feet planted without having a red helmet in his face. So the defensive line for Dalton is doing a fantastic job with their quickness, with their strength. And that is 4th down and heck, that's going to be 4th and an Uber from there.
Call it up. Yeah, Dalton, like you said, is really just getting really good penetration. They're playing good coverage on the back end. They're almost challenging on man coverage, so you're freeing up a safety, you're freeing up a linebacker to blitz. And Sonoraville just doesn't have an answer right now.
23, Caden Brown, according to my roster, is the punter for the Phoenix. And got a wobbly kick, going to be coming down around midfield. Bubba Tanner's going to pick it up around his own 45. Bubba is going to be took down around, we got a flag. Bubba's going to be took down around the Sonoraville 38, but we got laundry on the field. So let's see what's going on.
Looks like it might be against Dalton. Maybe a blindside block. I kind of saw, but I was looking at Bubba. He made a good play on that. Let that ball bounce high, called it on the run.
Okay, I got a bad joke here for you. Ready?
I'm ready.
If we could see it, can you still call it a blindside if we could see it? I told you. I gave you forewarning. It was a bad joke.
That's what they call a dad joke, right?
Yeah.
All right. Took some of the juice out of the play there, but that's okay. Dalton's still going to get good field position.
Dalton will be taking over 1st and 10 from their own 42-yard line.
Again, they've been pretty consistent with that call. They're trying to take away as much contact as they can. You got to be careful.
You're going to see it most often on a specialty teams play because teams are going 100% full gear on that on specialty teams play. So that's where you're going to see it. And the Phoenix are coming up, and they're covering our receivers as Adrian Gongora. Woo, Adrian never had much of a chance to get going as number 11. Ty Brown was stalking him as soon as he got the ball. So Gongora loses 2. 2nd and 12, Dalton from their own 40-yard line.
Yeah, I think Phoenix just had that one kind of snuffed out. They were blitzing to that side, and the defender who would, or the blocker who would block the defender that tackled Adrian had to block the blitzer.
That's a mouthful.
That is a mouthful, but that's what happened.
I'm proud of you. That's a mouthful.
Adrian just didn't really have a chance.
No. As soon as he got the ball, the guy was on him. I believe that's Adrian in the backfield with Ethan again.
It is.
Gongora with the ball. And same thing.
Yep, didn't have much chance there either.
Sonoraville's all over it. Adrian's like, guys, give me a chance. Jeez. 3rd down and 11. We're going to give him forward progress up to the 41.
We don't do it an awful lot, but I'd love to see Adrian on a toss sweep.
Seeing that, again, from the Heritage preseason scrimmage, I left that field with my mouth dropped wide open at Adrian's speed.
Yeah, just give him space.
Jeez, he can go. Dalton with 3 receivers at the bottom. Adriel Hernandez in the backfield with Ethan. 3rd and 11, Dalton from their own 41-yard line. Cats need to get to the Phoenix 48 to keep the drive moving. So let's see what we're going to do here. Ethan's going to throw one out here intended for Kendricks London. London, how on earth did he catch that ball? How did he catch that ball?
Wow.
First down, Dalton.
Wow, such great coverage. That was such great coverage.
The coverage for Sonoraville could not have been any better. He was all over him, covering him. Great job. I don't know how Kenny caught it.
That's the 50-50 ball. You just hope they catch it.
Here we go. Watch this. There's the replay. He can't. That's the best coverage you can do.
You can't do anything else.
There's nothing else you can do on that. Dalton, 1st and 10 from the Sonoraville, looks like the 23. 1:57 left to go here before halftime. Ethan with the ball. Ethan going to throw somewhat of an incomplete pass as his arm was hit before he threw the ball. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Good job on the Phoenix defensive line getting in the backfield to disrupt Ethan's throw.
Yeah, that was dangerous. You coming forward, they think that's a fumble. They can go the other way. So luckily they saw Ethan's arm going forward with the football.
Well, you see it in college and pro, they always have to review it 20 times to see was he going forward or not. Can't do that in high school. Nope. So here we are, 2nd and 10, Dalton. Empty backfield with Ethan. Or for Ethan, I should say. 3 receivers to the top. I could have swore Sonoraville might have jumped, but evidently they didn't jump enough.
They were in there, but didn't get it enough. Oh, he's wide open in the middle.
We got flags. We got whistles.
Wow.
We've got a penalty against Dalton.
That right there is a touchdown. We had 2 receivers with 1 Sonoraville defender. We had Bubba Tanner and R.J. Story. And Ethan was about to hit Bubba in the end zone, and unfortunately our line just wasn't set.
That's going to make it 2nd and 15. Dalton, that's going to move the ball back to the Sonoraville 28-yard line.
They're in the same situation over here.
I'll tell you one thing.
It's 2 against 1.
There's nobody to cover Bubba right there.
Well, they don't have anybody. It's wide open.
Oh, my goodness. Bubba was RJ.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to have to call timeout or something because
I think their secondary is practicing social distancing or something.
That's 2 in a row. Bubba was wide open. If they're going to do it again, I think we hit Bubba on the slant. Because right now there ain't nobody covering.
There's still one guy there.
Yeah, there is nobody. Oh, here comes number 4.
Here comes 4.
All right, they're back in.
Curtis, be quiet. He heard you. Dalton with 3 receivers at the top. Bubba Tanner and R.J. Story to the bottom. Ethan's going to throw it out here intended for Bubba Tanner. Touchdown, Dalton.
You know what? Didn't matter.
He still got it. He still got it. I tell you what, Dalton's passing game is crisp as it can be tonight.
I mean, credit that to the offensive line for protection. Ethan Long for throwing really good passes, and the receivers for making the catches.
It is truly a team effort.
It is, and when you can do it like that, it's easy. But it ain't that easy.
Asher Renfro, your holder. Adrian Gongora back to kick the PAT. 1:37 left to go here at Harmon Field before halftime. Home opener. Good job by Asher. Good kick. That's going to make it 36-0 Dalton. We'll be right back to Harmon Field. 36-0 Dalton. Welcome back to Harmon Field. Number 95, Manny Munoz. Excuse me, 93. I just thought it was going to be Manny. That's what I get for thinking. 93. 93 did not make the roster. Well,
93.
He's 93. I do know that. 93 set to kick off for Dalton. Our Catamount cheerleaders are doing push-ups. They're ringing the victory bell. Going to be a very returnable kick. And I'll get a jersey for you in just a minute. 8. Number 8 for the Phoenix is returning the ball.
Ball's
Is there
out.
another fumble on that?
Yes, sir.
Number 8 was Langston Butler.
Looks like Dalton's got football.
Has the Big Red got him another fumble recovery. 1:26 left to go, and it looks like Sonoraville, that's going to be the third Phoenix turnover. Is that right, Curtis?
That's right.
Third turnover?
That's the third turnover.
Andy Atongana, number 7, comes up with the football as Ethan Long and his offense is going to be in prime time field position.
Number 8 had it.
First and 10 from the Phoenix 25-yard line.
And it looks like either Bubba Tanner or Adriel Hernandez again stripped that ball out. Adriel's been everywhere tonight.
I looked for him up here in the press box, but couldn't find him. That's the only place he hasn't been. He'll come up at halftime. Dalton with 2 receivers at the bottom. We're going to give this one to number 2, Adriel Hernandez. Hernandez has got the corner. Adriel is going to be took out around the 12 or 13-yard line.
You can just see the confidence grow with every play from Adriel. He just seems to get more confident as a runner as the year's going on.
This is a beautiful called game on the offensive side from Coach Long. Beautiful called game to this point. That's a first down for Dalton with 1:18 left to go. Ball is on the Sonoraville 14, 13, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Yeah, and you can never score enough points in the first half. So you want to score as many points as you can, and not to take anything away from Sonoraville, but it's nice.
Adriel with a catch. Hernandez is going to be tap dancing and tiptoeing down to about the 7 or 8 of the Phoenix, where it's going to be second down and about 5. Dalton can get a first down without scoring.
But I was going to say, it's nice on a night like tonight that you can kind of build a lead, so when we come out in the second half, you can get some of those seniors in.
I can't prove it.
Senior night.
I can't prove it, but I really believe this change in weather has just got them feeling good. You know, it's not muggy and it's not blazing hot. They feel like playing. And they're looking good doing it. Adriel Hernandez once again. Adriel has got him a touchdown as number 75, Striker Woods, had a very impressive block.
Yes, he did. I told you, Striker. You know, there was a guy, block. As a Georgia fan, there was a guy whose motor never stopped. His name was David Pollock. And David boy, Pollock. He reminds me of him.
David Pollock. Yeah, we remember him. Well, once again, number 12, Asher Renfro, your holder. Adrian Gongora getting ready to kick the PAT. Waiting on the snap. Good snap, good hold. The kick is up, and kick is good. We'll be right back to Harmon Field. Back here with you at Harmon Field on senior night. Again, our home opener for our Catamounts. Dalton and Sonoraville. 1:05 left to go here in the second quarter. Dalton up 43-0. Number 20, Adrian Gongora. I think we're giving Manny Munoz a rest right here, or Coach Carpenter wants to maybe put this one in the end zone. Adrian has got the leg to do it. We'll see.
Yep,
that's a touchback. Yep, that's a touchback. All righty, Sonoraville will come out 1st and 10 from their own 20.
That young man is impressive. What an athlete.
He reminds me nothing of myself.
Ever. Ever. Not you, me. Can't speak for you, LD, but I can speak for me.
I can speak for me.
And he's a good young man. I have him in class as well. I have a lot of these football players.
I think you have everybody but the coaches in class, it seems like. Every time we talk about somebody, I've got them in class. I'm like, is there anybody you don't have in class?
I had Stryker. He was a fun one. You just got to get to know Stryker. That's all it takes.
Phoenix is going to throw it out here to number 7. Number 7 has got some, don't hit him. Number 7, let's call him Wyatt Key. Good gain for Key as he's going to pick up plenty to move the chain for the Phoenix. 57 seconds left to go before halftime.
He's definitely one of their weapons.
Sonoraville get the ball up to their own 40 where it's 1st and 10.
Looks like you see some young men in the game that hadn't been in the game yet.
There's the
explosive,
really quick
3.
one, Jaden Cruz, sophomore.
Yeah, he's explosive.
He is. He picks up 4.
He kind of reminds me of just his demeanor of Luke Blanchard when he was a freshman.
Yes. Boy, speaking of speed, you bring up Blanchard. Jeez.
And could jump.
He could outrun me backwards.
That joker could jump. That young man was something else. Athlete.
Number 7, Wyatt Key, was running back to the quarterback. Now he's went back. Quarterback's going to take off from the pocket, and he's going to be a no gain. No gain at all. Might have lost one, but you never know.
Yeah, I think he got a couple, but 52 on the initial hit and then cleaned up. That's Peyton, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then cleaned up by Jeff Sonlott.
3rd and 6 for the Phoenix from their own 44-yard line.
I know you hate to hear it, but I also have
I know, you got him in class.
have him in class, and he's a very quiet young man, too.
Wait a minute. That clock must have been wrong because it was showing 1:05.
It went down fast. I think they just let the clock run.
Wow, okay. Halftime here at Harmon Field, 43-0 Dalton. We'll be right back with you to start the 3rd quarter, folks.
Whether you run a business, run your family's finances, or you're opening your first account, you need sound financial guidance from bankers who know you by name. Discover what a strong, locally owned community bank can do for you. Builtwell Bank.
Have you been told it's going to take 3 to 4 weeks to repair your transmission?
Hogwash, not here at Transformers Transmission.
We've got most of your domestic transmissions in stock and ready to go.
All back with a 5-year, 100,000-mile warranty.
Come see us.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Sonoraville Marching Phoenix.
Drum majors Jamie Wilson and Aileen Aguilar. Is your band ready? You may take the field for halftime performance.
We are builders. We build roads and highways. We build houses and towers. We build goals. We build dreams. We build cities. We build one brick at a time. Sometimes life can destroy the things we've built. What happens when our buildings fall?
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. We will not waver. We will not tire. We will not falter. and we will not fail.
In the rubble and destruction, a spark remains. Spark catches flame. A rebirth begins. From the ashes, we rise.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Sonoraville Marching Phoenix.
Good evening, Catamount fans. On behalf of Superintendent Dr. Tim Scott, Principal Lee Collins, and Director of Bands Jana Pye, please welcome to the field for your halftime entertainment, the 2023 edition of the Dalton High School Catamount Marching Band. Tonight, the band invites you to join them on a journey of sight and sound aboard the Catamount Express. Our first stop is New York for the Duke Ellington Classic, Take the A Train. We bring things a little closer to home for our next stop at the Chattanooga Choo Choo, made famous by Glenn Miller. Our next leg brings us back to Georgia with Gladys Knight's Blues Classic, Midnight Train to Georgia. Featured performers include saxophone quartet Tony Zamora, Jasmine Nunez, Andre Goodlett, and Andrew Steve, trumpet soloist Christopher Lopez Villatoro, and trombone soloist Lucas Ceballos. Band staff includes assistant directors Doug Brodowski and Dr. Doug Schultz. Instructional staff include Ron Waters on percussion, and Amber Dean and Anna Sasada on color guard. Our conductors for this evening's journey are drum majors Katie Espedia, Angie Arredondo, and Emily Torres. Drum majors, are we ready to board? Sit back and join us now, fans, on a journey of sight and sound as you ride the 2023 Catamount Express. All aboard! Ladies and gentlemen, the 2023 edition of the Dalton Catamount Marching Band. As you exit the train, please watch your step and be sure to thank our 2023 corporate sponsors, Weems Engineering, Laughter & Jones, Engineered Floors, EBC Transport, Benny Laughter, A2C Mobile Blasting, Brights Pediatrics, Precise Inspections, and Southern Customs. Thank you again for joining us tonight aboard the Catamount Express.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you could please direct your attention to midfield along the home sidelines where members of the Board of Trustees of the Dalton Education Foundation, along with Miss Trish Bethel, daughter of Mr. Tom Jones, along with family members Mr. Bob Bethel and Mr. Charlie Bethel, grandsons of Mr. Jones, are presenting the Tom Jones Educator of the Year Award. Tom Jones was a longtime chairman of the Dalton Board of Education and a tireless supporter of Dalton Public Schools and public education in our community. Following his death, the foundation established the Tom Jones Educator of the Year Award to recognize and reward outstanding educators in the Dalton Public Schools. Finalists for the 2023 award are also on the field. Tonight, we honor and recognize each of them for their outstanding service to the children in our community. This year's finalists are Miss Sandra Crow, Dalton High School. Miss Ginger Farnham, City Park Elementary. Miss Claire Kaiser, Brookwood Elementary. Miss Carolyn Mooney, Dalton High School. Mr. Rick Murray, City Park. Miss Krista Page, Park Creek. Miss Jana Pye, Dalton High School. Miss Caitlin Schroeder, Dalton Junior High. And Miss Vanessa Vasquez, Park Creek. Please join me in congratulating these outstanding educators. And now, the 2023 Tom Jones Educator of the Year is Miss Krista Page.
Whether you run a business, run your family's finances, or you're opening your first account, you need sound financial guidance from bankers who know you by name. Discover what a strong, locally owned community bank can do for you. Builtwell Bank.
you been told it's going to take 3 to 4 weeks to repair your transmission?
Hogwash, not here at Transformers Transmission.
We've got most of your domestic transmissions in stock and ready to go.
All back with a 5-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Come see us.
How much is your home worth? Find out at coldwellbanker.com with an instant estimate of your home's value.
Local expertise matters, and Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty has been guiding our community home for almost 50 years.
Locally owned and operated with offices in Dalton, Ringo, Calhoun, Cartersville, and Cleveland, Tennessee. We are here to help. Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty, guiding you home since 1974.
Go Big Red!
Direct Packaging is your complete one-stop packaging supplier of choice. In addition to being the largest in-stock packaging and adhesive supplier in North Georgia, Direct Packaging also manufactures boxes while adhering to the same service standards our customers have come to expect. With over 170,000 square feet of packaging and specialty films, boxes, and adhesives, we are the leader for packaging supplies. Direct Packaging is committed to our customers. We have a dedicated fleet ready to serve you. We pride ourselves in being able to deliver upon receipt in a 60-mile radius within a 4-hour window. Our friendly staff is very knowledgeable and willing to help in any way that we can. With years of experience in the packaging industry, we can find the right product that suits your packaging needs. Direct Packaging also believes in supporting our community. We proudly serve by giving back to local organizations that make the Dalton area such a great place to live. Proud of the work we do, dedicated to the customers we serve. Direct Packaging, your largest single-source packaging distributor manufacturer in North Georgia. Contact us today.
Welcome back to Harmon Field, fans. 43-0 Dalton as we get ready to start this second half. Once again, we want to run our corporate sponsors by you. Without them, this simply don't happen. It's that simple. Adcock Financial Group, Associates in Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Bear Paper Tube, Builtwell Bank, Carpets of Dalton, Kaler Industrial Sales, Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty, Direct Packaging, Duncan Tree Service, Engineered Floors, Ford of Dalton, Jefferson's. Jefferson's is open late on Friday nights to take care of all the Catamount faithful, so make sure you get into Jefferson's after the football games. Hamilton Medical Center, Helton Tire, Longhorn Steakhouse, Oakwood Cafe, Pete's Care, Transformers Transmission and Complete Auto Repair, the Dalton Quarterback Club, and Brandon Brown Productions. Once again, we thank all of our corporate sponsors. As you see on the field, Dalton is getting ready to start this third quarter as number 20, Adrian Gongora, has got it teed up around the 40. Well, Curtis, that first half, my friend, we saw some great offense. We saw great passing, great running, great defense, turnovers that went our way. So hopefully we can see the same thing in this second half, as we do expect to see some, at least by the fourth. Whoo, what a great hit. Number 9, Staten. What is it about special teams? Oh, my
that
gosh.
That young man is, my goodness, shoot him out of a cannon. Wow.
Caleb, or let's see, let me get my Staten right. Cameron.
That was Cameron Staten.
Caleb 10, Cameron 9. All right, Darren. Caleb 10, Cameron 9. Cameron 9, Caleb 10.
good luck.
I'll still get
Good luck figuring that out. But
I'll say Staten.
Yeah, what a great half of football for Dalton. We were 15-0 after one. Scored.
Second quarter just exploded.
28.
Yeah.
Just.
Sonoraville again with number 17, Jackson Pate, in a shotgun to start the third quarter. And I'm assuming that's 3.
Yeah, they had a lot of success out of him first quarter.
Number 3.
Or first half, I should say.
Jaden Cruz, sophomore. Young man has got a very bright high school career ahead of him.
He does.
Very good running back. Cruz gained 3, so it's second down and 7. Phoenix from their own 23-yard line.
Dalton's done a real good job of containing the quarterback, who is their bread and butter. So
our defensive line has done fantastic. On this particular play, you can thank number 1, Bubba Tanner, for that incompletion, because that was going to be a catch. And Bubba showing up at the right time made that an incomplete. So it's third down. Great job, Bubba.
That was a great play by Bubba. Just great timing. Got Striker Woods checking in the game. He loves to try to get after the quarterback. I love to talk to him about, when he gets
Striker.
after it. Yeah. And he gets back in that backfield, and he just tries to chase him down as hard as he can.
I'll tell you, Stryker and Peyton both for two-way linemen. They have got so much energy they bring. Cruz again on the carry. Dalton's done a fantastic job of stopping this before it had a chance to get started. We're containing his speed greatly. 4th and 5.
Speaking of, Stryker and Peyton both in there on the tackle right up the middle.
The Phoenix will be forced to punt.
Yeah, I see Dalton early probably trying to, set the tempo, make sure that we're prepared, we don't come out of sleep. And then maybe we get some of the
guys like Stryker and Peyton. If they were hooked up to an IV, they would come out here and play.
Oh, yeah.
They really
Stryker
would.
he loves football. That young man, he just loves it. You can tell it's in his blood for sure.
Very low punt and going to roll. Is that Bubba?
That's Bubba.
Bubba picked it up on the run, surprised us all, and he was brought down by number, is that 34?
Yeah, quarterback wasn't prepared for that.
We're going to call 34. Javier Saquet. I'm not even going to attempt that last name. Javier.
I was going to say, that's a very dangerous punt because that's one of those that kind of hits you in the head.
Yeah.
We had that happen I remember about 6 years ago in a playoff game that really cost us, where we had a punt, getting the ball back.
We were playing Valdosta.
Yeah.
The quarterfinals.
Yep.
No, semifinals.
Semifinals hits us in the head. We had
I remember that.
We were down, whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
Drones are out looking at the field. So it's just throwing those plays, you got to be careful.
It's just a UFO.
Yeah. You got Andy Antigana. Andy had the yardage and he kind of gave it away trying to make something. He is fast, I'll tell you that. But Andy got on the handoff up the middle for about 2 yards. Looked like he had about 5 and then went back 3.
I think our coaches have done a fantastic job of finding more guys to be skilled position players because Andy, Adrian, some of those guys were not getting the reps on offense because we had guys like Luke Blanchard and Warner Ross.
Yeah.
And, with those guys graduating, again, here goes Andy. And Andy's not going to have much success getting out here to the corner. He's not going to be able to turn it as the Phoenix were waiting on him. So it's going to be 3rd down and long.
Lost about 5-6 yards on that play.
Andy's got great speed. He's just not having a lot of success right now turning that corner. So it's going to be 3rd down and about 13, balls right at midfield.
Yeah, I think sometimes you got to – that's why they're giving him some reps, right? You got to kind of get the feel for the game and it's not going to be a home run every time.
Nope.
Sometimes it's 2 yards, sometimes it's 5. Sometimes you get the home run, but you got to take the good with the bad, and you can turn a good play into bad if you start going backwards.
Sometimes it's a sacrifice bunt. Ethan going to roll out of the pocket, and he's was intended for number 2, Adriel Hernandez. Adriel never turned around. Ball hit him in the back, so it's 4th down. Dalton will be forced to punt to start this 3rd quarter. 6. Is it a running clock?
It is a running clock.
We're already at 6:40.
Yeah,
okay.
that clock's not stopping. There's almost interception by number 21.
So
a little miscommunication on that play.
Gongora will be back to punt. I think it's number 17 for the Phoenix, which is Jackson Pate. Jackson Pate's quarterback. They got him returning punts?
He's their Mr. Everything. You got to get him involved.
Ooh.
Good punt right there.
Ball's going to die around the Phoenix 21-yard line. And, again, we got a running clock going here in the 3rd quarter from Harmon Field. 6:07 left to go in the 3rd.
And I think it's worth noting, we played North Murray 2 weeks ago, and we kept, their offense relatively calm all game. The 2 players, the running back or the receiver and the quarterback. And last week,
speaking of that receiver, Judson Petty, what a week he had last week. Well, it was a state record, I believe.
It was the state record.
Was it 5 or 6 touchdown catches?
It was, I think, 6, 360 yards. And I think that just shows, again, Dalton's defense.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. There's 2. There's 3. All right, we see it, guys.
Like the whole world saw that one.
Everybody north of the equator threw a flag on that one.
Number 71 trying to make the tackle. Got a little face mask on that one. Francisco Ortiz.
Well, he made sure he was going down.
He made sure he wasn't going to get by him, that's for sure.
While we got time, I want to send a shout out to our Dalton High School softball team. Coach Allie Kirby, her first year, she got her first win this year, and so proud of her as our Catamount Lady Cats went down to Hiram and beat Hiram 6-2. Kaylee Tatum hit 2 homers. Cadence Blackwell hit 1. Tatum also picked up strikeout number 200 on her high school career. So I want to congratulate them. Number 3, wow, he's gone.
Adrian don't even know.
He's gone.
Adrian.
Nope,
they got
wow.
it. Yep.
But I'll tell you one thing. There was no doubt that was going to be a touchdown, but I love the effort that number 1, Bubba Tanner, and was it Adriel Hernandez?
Adriel Hernandez.
I love the effort that they gave because that kid can fly.
Yeah, he's fast.
He can absolutely fly, and they never gave up on that.
Yeah, Adrian was playing coverage and never really looked back to see what was behind him.
Man, he had a huge hole.
Yeah, that was a big hole.
And they chased him down. I mean, I know he scored, but we were hitting him right at the goal line. And what effort by Adriel and Bubba. What effort. Number 83 to kick the PAT for Sonoraville, Mateo Trujillo. Kick looks good to me. 43-7, Dalton. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
Hey folks, Jason Denson, Ford of Dalton, North Georgia's fastest growing dealership and home of the Power Buy. Our new Ford vehicles come with Ford of Dalton's exclusive 10-year, 150,000-mile powertrain warranty at no cost to you. FordofDalton.com. Hope to see you soon.
VidLink brings the roar of the track to you. Start your engines! The race is on! Be there for all the action at home with VidLink. You can restart and replay content, watch HD movies, sports, and local channels, all from your television, computer, or smartphone. Backed by local customer service. No contracts. So keep the good times rolling. It's the all-in-one streaming app from OptiLink that gives you the ultimate view. It's a winner. Get VidLink today.
AFG has a new look and a new downtown location. Still the same great service you've come to expect for the last 50 years. Providing health insurance for employers, individuals, and seniors. Come enroll with us and go Big Red.
Welcome back to Harmon Field. The Phoenix have dented the scoreboard. It's 43-7. And number 83 set to kick off for the Phoenix. Mateo Trujillo will be teeing it up around his own 40. We gave some love to our softball team. I also want to send a shout out to our volleyball team. Our volleyball team is having a fantastic year. I think they are 14-2 or 14-3. Celebrated Gracie Ridley's 1,000 kills. Celebrated her with a game ball yesterday. Dalton having a fantastic year on the volleyball court. So proud of the Lady Cats. They're in the tournament this weekend as a short kickoff. And it's going to be Adriel Hernandez, number 2, returning it. And Hernandez is still going. Whoa, here we go. Adriel is at the midfield. Adriel's at the 45, the 40. Is Adriel going to take it to the house? Adriel Hernandez.
Nope, got a block in the back.
Oh, my goodness, great.
You had it. You didn't have to do it. And to be honest, it was a really close call, but they're going to call it. You can see their numbers. Don't touch. You see their numbers on the back of their jersey. Just don't touch them. Adriel didn't really look like he wanted to take it, and they said, I guess I will, and took it to the house. Unfortunately, got a block in the back. Looks like right at the 20, so we'll come back to about the 35-yard line or so.
Man, Adriel's like, you've got to be kidding me.
Yeah. That's something, I think it was Andy that was trying to help Adriel out, and just unfortunately –
right there. Was that the one they called right there?
That's the one they called, yep.
That was very questionable. Well,
I mean, it was close, but you see their numbers. You see their numbers, don't touch.
I've seen worse not get called.
Yeah, you see their numbers, don't touch. And Andy will learn from it. 30-yard line.
Well, after all that, 4:45 left to go here in the third quarter, 43-7 Dalton.
Still good field position.
As Dalton had just a kickoff return for a touchdown, call back. Once again, you got, I'm assuming that's still Ethan. Ethan then at quarterback.
Yep.
Number 20, Adrian Gongora, to Ethan's left. Gongora with the ball. Gongora, we got a flag.
Another hold.
Another hold.
Another hold, right up the middle.
At least we're consistent.
Yep. Got to clean it up a little bit the second half. We've come out a little sluggish. Kind of making some mental mistakes. Coach Long's let somebody have an earful down
Yeah,
there
he's
right
not
now.
going to be he's not going to be overly happy right now with that.
No, he's calling timeout.
4 minutes left in the third quarter. Dalton calls a timeout.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on the sideline there, but I do know that we've got to clean it up. Will we 1st and 20 now?
Folks, we'll be right back to Harmon Field.
Direct Packaging is your complete one-stop packaging supplier of choice. In addition to being the largest in-stock packaging and adhesive supplier in North Georgia, Direct Packaging also manufactures boxes while adhering to the same service standards our customers have come to expect. With over 170,000 square feet of packaging and specialty films, boxes, and adhesives, we are the leader for packaging supplies. Direct Packaging is committed to our customers. We have a dedicated fleet ready to serve you. We pride ourselves in being able to deliver upon receipt in a 60-mile radius within a 4-hour window. Our friendly staff is very knowledgeable and willing to help in any way that we can. With years of experience in the packaging industry, we can find the right product that suits your packaging needs. Direct Packaging also believes in supporting our community. We proudly serve by giving back to local organizations that make the Dalton area such a great place to live. Proud of the work we do, dedicated to the customers.
Right back with you at Harmon Field as we are back from the timeout. Adrian Gongora showing some of that speed. Gongora gets it down to the Phoenix 29, 28, 30, 27, 26, 31, somewhere.
He got the penalty yardage back in a couple. Good little run there by Adrian. Again, showing off that speed.
You know what? I think a few times now I've called him Adriel because I'm used to saying Hernandez, so I apologize for that. It's Adriel Hernandez and Adrian Gongora. My bad. I apologize.
It's easy because I do it in class sometimes. I try to call him Adrian.
Let me guess. You got him in class, right?
I have Adrian in class, yes.
We got a timeout on Dalton.
Another timeout.
We're going to stay with you again, folks. Our Catamounts next week will be at Rockmart. Last year, Rockmart came up to Harmon Field and left with a basketball-type game, 63-42. 15 total touchdowns in that game. Don't expect that next week, but, hey, you never know.
You never know.
This team, it's going to be a very interesting game next week. Rockmart, just the name itself, you know you're in for speed, and they're probably going to be able to match. I have not seen anything on Rockmart this year, but just going by their past, they're going to have extreme quickness and speed in their skill position players. They're probably going to be able to match up with us and stay with us out on the perimeter, especially in the kicking game and things like that. So, Curtis, in a game like that, going to come down to the trenches.
Yeah, I think they're going to be able to match us athlete for athlete.
Ethan's really playing well this year, so going to be a very fun game.
Yeah, it should be a good game. It'll be a good test for us to kind of really see where we're at before we get into region play. So we got Ethan in the backfield with Adrian Gongora again.
Second down and about 8.
Twin splits. Oh,
fumble on the play. That's going to be a scoop and score. R.J. Story is going to chase down number 40-something for Sonoraville. That was almost a scoop and score as we're just –
I tell you, we came out sluggish.
Yeah,
sometimes when you go in 43-0, you got a big lead.
You're not quite as focused.
You go to sleep, and Sonoraville's not a bad team.
No.
They're a good team.
No.
Dalton just came out unbelievable.
Dalton was just clicking on all cylinders in that first half.
Now they've got to find it. Got a little adversity. So it's at the 21-yard line. So now you want to bow your neck a little bit, and you want to make the stop here. I say that bow your neck. I learned that when I was in playing baseball, high school baseball.
Bow your neck or bow your back?
Bow your neck.
Okay.
Old baseball coach used to say it.
Mine said something different.
Well, I didn't hear much of that. I'm sure he did, but I didn't hear much of it.
He might have just thought it.
Nope.
A low snap for the Phoenix as whoa. Okay, making sure there was no laundry on that one, as it shouldn't have been, but we've seen that called last year when we brought them back like that. Number 12 for Sonoraville, Cole Collins on that play. I knew we hadn't called his name or seen that number 12 jersey much.
Yeah, it looks like Sonoraville's going to make a couple of changes, let them get some. Nope, number, who's it, 13 now?
Yeah, right now it's quarterback by committee. 13's going to roll. We'll get his name in just a minute.
Oh, wide open.
He is more than wide open. That is a touchdown for Ethan Williams. 13, Chaz Pate, a sophomore, threw the pass to Ethan Williams, a junior. And the Sonoraville Phoenix have now got 13 on the board. 43-13, 112. I know Coach Carpenter is not going to be a happy camper with this third quarter.
No,
because everything that could go wrong probably has.
You got to come in with a mentality of it's 0-0.
Yeah, you got to stay focused.
It's hard to do it. It's hard.
I know.
Because you've kind of controlled the game, but the third quarter has not been kind to Dalton.
No. That's a high snap, and I almost blocked it, but we didn't. 43-14, Dalton. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
Welcome to Carpets and Furniture of Dalton. Our 250,000 square foot showroom is filled with every kind of indoor and outdoor furniture imaginable, ready to take home today, along with a huge selection of custom cabinets, appliances, lighting, and accessories. Need flooring? We have that too. Shop our massive selection of in-stock carpet, hardwood, LVT, ceramic tile, and area rugs. Take advantage of our free design consultation to make your home look its best. Visit us today at Carpets and Furniture of Dalton.
Your destination for home.
54 years. How did we get here? It's that we made meaningful relationships and helped so many people along the way.
And that is the measure of a man. 2022 football season's here, and the Oakwood Cafe is ready to serve you pancakes as big as your head. Come on down on Saturday morning after the big game and eat a plate full of hash browns till your belly starts aching. And don't forget to check out what we've got going on at Walnut Hill Farm. Woo!
Once again, right back here with you at Harmon Field. Well, if you haven't saw anything in the third quarter, if you last saw us or heard us in the second quarter, you hadn't missed anything good.
No, it's not been good for Dalton.
It's 43-14. Just about everything that could go wrong has, and surely our Cats will get it cranked back up.
Yeah, we're kind of sleepwalking there through the third quarter.
1:09 left to go. Again, we have a running clock, so that's why the quarter has went a little faster than usual. 43-14, 29-point lead as the Phoenix are getting ready to kick off. And this one will be going to number 1, Bubba Tanner. Bubba's going to catch it around his own 11. Bubba's going to stay around his sideline right in front of the Dalton bench. And Bubba stepped out of bounds.
He had a good lane.
He did.
23 kind of closed it off on him.
Gungora and 24, once again, getting to know each other a little bit better. Hey, man, it's been a year since we've seen you. How y'all doing? What'd you do this summer?
Yeah, I remember last year playing North Murray. Dalton built a big lead and just kind of.
Is that not true?
Lacks, Coach Carpenter, obviously, like you said, is not going to be a happy camper. These are the things you just don't want to sleepwalk through. They're a good team. And they're not going to quit either.
No, they're not.
We're going to go to the fourth quarter, it looks like.
Down to 14, 13, 12. Yep, I would agree with you. Even if I don't want to, I'd agree with you. Headed to the fourth quarter at Harmon Field. 43-14 Dalton, game 2 of this 2023 season. And we'll be right back with you, folks.
Every community has its challenges. Ours is no different.
But while some see challenges, we see opportunities.
Opportunities to harness the pride and strengths of Whitfield and Murray County.
The United Way fights for the education, basic needs, and health of everyone in our community.
We are the hand raisers, the game changers, and the problem solvers.
And when we're united,
we can create a community where everyone is a part of something bigger than themselves.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? And what would it be like? Open up a world of possibilities when you sell your home and make those dreams real. At ColdwellBanker.com, you can get an instant estimate on your home, compare cost of living city by city, and learn more about our revolutionary seller's assurance program. So it really is true. Your dreams don't have to be just dreams.
Ford of Dalton would like to recognize our past and present Dalton Public Schools teachers. 2018, Lily Dean. 2019, Freddie Fuentes. 2020, Teresa Hensley. 2021, Jennifer Sumner. And 2022 winner, Mary Ellen Pierce. Ford of Dalton, your hometown Ford dealership. Go Catamounts!
Right back here with you at Harmon Field as we start the fourth quarter, 43-14 Dalton. Catamounts have the ball. 1st and 10 from their own 38-yard line. We were mentioning that it seemed like everything that could have went wrong for Dalton did in that third quarter, so let's hope the fourth's better. As we're going to hand this one off to number 4, I believe that's Nash Smith. Nash is a good, goodness gracious. Nash is a good runner.
Got turned around and pushed.
He sure did. Let me make sure. Yep, Nash Smith. Okay, I thought it was Nash. Nash is a very good athlete himself.
Yeah, and you've got Asher Renfro, quarterback. You've got some of the younger guys that need some playing time, and
well, they've earned it. They're out there, sweating and giving it their all. For different reasons, they're not starters. Sometimes it's just need to get a little bit more experience under the belt, a little bit more size or whatever, or got somebody that deserves it a little bit more in front of them. But they're getting some good playing time, and that's good for them. As again, number 4, Nash Smith.
He runs
Smith
hard.
showing you right there. Look at
Wow,
that. Look at that. Great job, Nash Smith. My goodness. Look at that effort. I love it.
Wow, what a run. He wasn't going to be denied. He was having 3 tacklers on top of him.
Gain of about 3 brings up 2nd and 7 now.
That was a third quarter score.
So Asher Renfro in the backfield as well.
Dalton on the Sonoraville 46-yard line where it's 2nd down and about 7. Once again, Nash Smith, number 4. Nash has got a great hole and a 1st down. That young man is going to be a fantastic runner.
Wow.
Great job, Nash. I've seen him in freshman games, and he's just a great back. Hard-nosed, tough.
Well, looks like the offensive line's giving him some running lanes.
Speaking of offensive line, we got some new, got a lot of new faces in that on that offensive line. Got 2 or 3 that's familiar, but the rest of them are new. 1st and 10, Dalton down to the 33 of Sonoraville. Well, once again, Nash Smith had a great hole. Nash has got great moves as he's dragging them. Look at that.
That young man's got some strength.
What great leg strength Nash Smith is showing here. I love it.
Here's Cameron Staten coming in the game.
We sometimes we remember to say it, but we had a great halftime with 2 very good bands. Both Sonoraville and Dalton put on a great halftime show. And I tell you, take away the band from a football game, and I've seen some of these scrimmages before. It's just kind of blah.
Yeah, it's not a football
game. The band
game.
just adds a lot.
Yeah, they're there for a reason.
And
they work so hard. They work just as hard as the football team.
They're out there in the heat and sweating. And Nash again. Smith is going to be took down around the 22 as the Phoenix are on to him on that play. Going to be 3rd or 2nd.
And they wear those uniforms. They were out there, a couple weeks ago getting their pictures made. And it was 94, 95 degrees.
Well, I know where Dalton's band practices, it's right behind the softball field. And so when we're having these softball games, the band is right there, and they're out there for hours.
Yeah.
And it's hot, and they're having to stand at attention. And, don't get me wrong, they get water breaks as well they should. I'm just saying they really go through it, and they deserve recognition as much as they can get it because they earn it. Nash Smith is showing his wheels and his strength as it's going to be 3rd down and about, I'm guessing, 3. 3rd down and 3 for Dalton as Nash Smith has become the workhorse on this drive.
Yeah, and he's running hard.
Nash has given our other backs some much needed and much earned rest. Coach Carpenter and Coach Long doing a great job of getting some younger guys in the game.
Yeah, there's not a lot of creativity, just, hard-nosed football.
Right now it's just the X's and O's right now.
Yep.
And the Jimmies and the Joes.
Yep, that's it.
I believe we got Asher Renfro at quarterback. Number 2, Nash Smith. Is Nash going to get him a look at the moves he's
wow.
Touchdown. Oh, yes. Touchdown, Nash. Look at the effort he put forth. Goodness.
Boy, the future looks bright
you
for Dalton.
have got to love number 4, Nash Smith. He refuses to go down. He's got moves. Goodness.
Wow.
Man, what a running back. You got Asher Renfro in at quarterback, getting some much-needed reps, doing a great job, and he hands off to Nash. And
would not be denied,
no.
I tell you. Here's the funny thing they got on there, wide receiver and defensive back.
They need to put RB on there for running back, too. Good job, Nash Smith. Goodness gracious. Great running back.
And he's a sophomore.
Yeah, sophomore.
Uh-oh.
Getting ready to kick the PAT, and Asher is
they're going to get a delay game penalty, it looks like.
Well, yeah, probably so, yeah.
Asher he kind of got a little ahead of himself.
Well, he was in at quarterback. And,
we got the touchdown. It's time to go back.
Yeah. No problem at all with that, though.
And it just gives your field goal kicker a little more practice.
Number 95, Manny Munoz, to kick the PAT. 25-yard extra point attempt, and that's still out of my range.
I couldn't kick a 5-yarder.
Good snap. Did a hold the kick, I believe, was. I thought it went wide left. It's good.
It was low, but it went in.
We'll be right back to Harmon Field, folks.
Kaler Industrial Sales after hours service. This is Raymond. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, sure can. We can meet you in about 15 minutes. Does that work? Hey, Heath, you got to go to work.
I'm going.
Good hit, Aiden. Good hit.
Papa, why are you and Dad always running off to work like that?
Well, at Kaler Industrial, we always tell our customers we don't expect their business, we earn their business.
Hey, Dad, the other day a customer told me that they thought we only do transmission repairs here.
No, son, we are a complete automotive repair facility.
Yeah, I know. We can take care of brakes, tune-ups, AC, any other general repairs your car may need.
With locations in Cartersville and Dalton, come see us.
Right back here with you at Harmon Field. We say it every week. We are so proud of our student section. Dalton has a fantastic student section. They're 10, 11, 12 rows deep. I know for one thing, the volleyball team had a tournament up in Red Bank, and many of those girls got down here to be at this game. Hats off to them. And regardless if you're on the volleyball team or not, we love our student section. They show up, they show out, they look good, they do a great job. They got the different themes going on each week. We are so proud of the Catamounts student section. 93, who we do not have a name for, is going to kick off. And number 30.
Oh, went out of bounds.
I don't think we were able to maintain possession before it went out of bounds.
No, I don't think so either.
So it'll be Sonoraville ball.
Nope, they're giving it to Dalton.
Well, okay.
They're giving it to Dalton.
Oh,
it looked like it hit the sideline, but I'll take it.
Okay. All right. Merry Christmas.
Here we go. It looked like it, but hey, we'll take it.
Yeah, let's watch this here.
I don't know. It was close.
It hit that side. Well,
it was close.
Yeah,
it's hard to see, I'll say. From our, we have a really good vantage point, and so does the official, but maybe he was blocked a little bit. But, hey, he's the man that's got the power to say yes or no, and he said
we
yes.
wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Well, get to see maybe some more.
Bragging on our student section there as we see several familiar faces on that front row there.
Well, we got another running back in there, number 34.
Okay.
Dalton sideline's real excited. So somebody's in there they want to see.
David Rivas, R-I-V-A-S, Rivas.
Get in there, David. Get in there, David. they're excited to see him play. So
well, they're excited to see somebody.
I think it's for David. I think they're excited. He's probably a young man out there every day practicing hard. Looks like he's got a little knee injury. I don't know. It looks like he's got a brace on. You just love it when the team goes wild.
Yeah.
For one of their teammates. That just shows you the love and the camaraderie that they have.
The bond they have with each other.
And those summer mornings and summer afternoon practices, it does build a brotherhood that you just can't deny.
Look at the sidelines. Boy, they are jacked.
Go in there, Derek.
Go.
Get in there, son. Hey, he's got him about 5 yards, 6 yards.
Again, we got a lot of, let's try to get some of these names because these boys deserve some attention. They deserve some love.
Number 80 and number 30.
Okay, I got my.
80 is Alden Woods. Came in the game.
I
and
see
Will Rogers.
I see a 46, which is Alan Hernandez. I see 86, Aiden Ashlock. You mentioned 30.
Yeah.
Will Rogers. Trying to get some of those linemen. I see a 63 out there. Weston Sumner. I thought that was Weston. There goes Rivas again. Rivas is a load himself.
He is a load.
I see 61, Andrew Rivera.
46,
Alan Hernandez.
Got 57.
57 is Maciel Fernandez.
78.
78 is a good size. Ethan Dempsey. Saw him. He's a good size lineman. Is that a 61? I think I called him.
You did call 61. Is that a
Andrew Rivera?
Is that a 67 or is that a on the left there? Standing?
Yeah, I see 67. Adrian Garcia, if that's 67.
Looks like Dalton's going to take a timeout.
Well, that's good. That'll help us get our rosters. Get us. Yeah, 67. We got that right. Okay. Adrian Garcia.
No, it's a 57. I'm sorry, 57.
I believe that's a 6.
Yeah.
No, there is a 57.
There's a 57.
That was Maciel Fernandez. And then 67, Adrian Garcia. Once again, our Catamounts will be at Rockmart next Friday night. Sonoraville will finally get to play a home game next week. Their first 3 have all been on the road, so they get to have their their home opener next week.
I'm sure they'll be glad to get in the home.
Sonoraville is in the same region as Northwest Whitfield, Southeast Whitfield, Heritage, Cedartown, and Central of Carrollton.
I think in their region they're going to win a lot of ball games.
Yeah, they got, as usual, they got a lot of good talent. They just ran into a buzzsaw tonight.
Dalton came, they had some business to tend to, and they played like it tonight, I'll be honest. I love to see the senior class over here. The upperclassmen, they are rooting and hollering for these kids. Got 4th and 4.
Coach is not happy over here as we got too many men on the field.
It's a penalty. Had too many men on the field. Coach, is that Coach Long?
I believe so. Him and there's Brady Haynes coming off. Might be some intense fellowship going on. All right, we got 4th down.
That's going to back us up, make it a little harder.
4th and 9.
Might have to throw the ball here. I'm not sure we can run it. Maybe.
Again, we got Asher Renfro at quarterback. Curtis, we mentioned 83. Tyree Boykin. David Rivas, not going to have much success as there was a whole pile of jerseys in on that. So Dalton is going to turn the ball over on downs. 3 minutes left to go from Harmon Field. Game number 2 for our Catamounts as they have celebrated their home opener, senior night. So Dalton will turn the ball over to Sonoraville. You could not ask for a better night for a home opener. Weather has been absolutely perfect.
Yeah, it's been a beautiful night.
Do we attempt to get some identification now on this defense? I see a 50. 50 is Christian Ringel.
42.
Okay, 42. Let's call him Avery House.
Avery, I love Avery.
73. Let me guess, you got him in class.
I have him in class.
73 is Big Freddie Vega.
Avery's going to have to make the tackle.
We got
a flag.
Look at the arm on that. There's another referee can throw it flag 20 yards. I'm telling you, these refs used to be quarterbacks in high school, I guarantee you. They've got good arms. 2:08 left to go here in the ball game from Harmon Field. And the call is something. It's against Dalton. Would it be a face mask?
I'm paying attention on
personal
the sideline
foul,
over
face
here.
mask, 15-yard penalty. That's 3 of those we've had tonight, I think.
Dalton could have got another sideline penalty.
It has been. It's been 3 quarters since we got a sideline warning.
It has been, but they could have got one. It looked like the official was trying to tell them, get back. Is that number 18?
Where? Oh, right here in the secondary?
Yeah.
Let's call him Camden London. Right now, this young defense is wanting to play for pride to keep Sonoraville out of the end zone. We got a lot of new faces. We're emptying the bench right here.
Yeah, we do.
Wow. Okay. Do we attempt this? 70, Knox Carpenter. 42, Avery House again.
77.
77 is Giovanni Rango.
Oh, good play. Oh, had him.
Uh-oh. Take him.
Good one-on-one tackle right there, but number 17.
We don't have a 17.
Well, that's who made the
tackle. That's who made the tackle.
I don't know what to tell you. No, it was 11. Number 11.
No, coming off right there. That's 17.
No, that's 17. That's him.
He did not make the roster. See?
We hear it on the PA.
Uh-oh. If they snap it and he's still on the field, can they?
Uh-oh.
Wait a
They got him.
minute. That was
weird.
Jumped early.
Number 51.
51, he is going to be called Aldo Tugwell. 38 seconds left to go in the ball game.
We got number 92. Jeffrey Gordon.
You get the easy ones. Jeffrey Gordon. That's why you called him out.
I did.
You got him in class?
I do not have him in class. Uh-oh, got a little extracurricular.
These guys are excited to be playing.
Yeah, they are.
They like this. All right, we got 60 and 84 just went in. 84 is Arian Gutierrez.
88 was
Aaron. Aaron Gutierrez. That's ball game. 2 seconds, 1 second. That's it.
Kept them out of the end zone.
Final score is going to be 50-14 Dalton. Catamounts will move to 2-0. We will be with you next week from Rockmart High School as the Catamounts and the Yellow Jackets get it on. Thank you so much for joining us. On behalf of Brandon Brown Productions and Curtis Carson, my name is Ladarian Edgman. Have a great weekend. Good night, everybody.